Let's get to rice. I like rice. I think I'm addicted to rice. We all like rice here across the world. The Lagos state government today unveiled its 30 billion naira Eco Rice Futures contract. On the Lagos Commodity and Futures Exchange, the flotation was the first of its kind in Nigeria's history by subnational or state government. The rice futures contract comes after the Lagos governor officially commissioned the new commodity exchange trading floor last year. Let's take a listen.
Less than a year ago, I was here, in this same exchange to launch the Eco Coin. And that was the very first launch of any means of a commodity exchange, in this part of the world. And the board and the management did, assured us that it was not going to be the end. They were starting with commodity, with coin at that time, which was Eco Coin, like a mineral. And they said to us that they'll be going to other means of commodity, right? And in less than a year, we've been able to identify a real and a true partner in the Lagos Commodity and Exchange platform. And Mr. Akeredolu and the board, I want to thank you very much again. And so it's a great pleasure to welcome all of you to the launch of the 5 billion of the 30 billion Eco Rice contract program on the Lagos Commodities and Futures Exchange. This program is a significant milestone in our efforts to promote agriculture and food security, not only in Lagos, but in our country. As we all know, agriculture is a critical sector of our economy, and we are all committed to the growth and the development of it. Our goal is to make Lagos a hub for agricultural production and processing in the country. And when we say a hub, we mean it by every facet of it. We believe that agriculture has the potential to create jobs, to create wealth, and to reduce poverty and enhance food security in our country. All of us have kept saying that we need to feed ourselves. We need to grow what we eat, and we need to eat what we grow. And we cannot but make Lagos as an example for that. We cannot give the reasons and excuse that because we're the tiniest state in the country and we have the largest population, we're just going to throw in the towel and we should not be able to provide food for our people. And so Lagos sees rice as an important staple. It is consumed by almost 80% of the Lagos family. It is therefore understood that is a key driver of our economy and of food security, and a plan to ensure that we can continue to feed this large population. And so rice became a commodity that we believe has to be affordable and has to be available. And to achieve the entire value chain around the capacity building, which we started several years ago, was to enhance and improve the capacity of our local rice producers. And we did that over a couple of years. And I want to say that Dr. Fashola, who used to be my special advisor, who I'm sure will still have a role to play in Lagos, also led that conversation several years ago. And which led to us at that time setting up a small mill. It was about a 3 metric ton mill. But we became very audacious and we wanted to take the bull by the horn. And so Lagos State, agreed to set up the largest rice mill in the whole of Sub-Saharan, and they said it's about the 3rd or the 4th largest in the world. A 32 metric ton per hour rice mill here in Lagos, at the center of excellence. And I'm happy. And I'm happy that the commissioning early this year was done by no other than our former President Muhammadu Buhari, doing his official formal visit to Lagos in January. This 32 metric ton per hour rice mill will utilize about 200,000 metric ton of paddy. Paddy is the major, that's the real component. That's what gives it life. And paddy is what turns into rice. About 200,000 metric tons of paddy, which at the end of the year will give us about 2.5 million 50 kg bag. What you're seeing here is a typical 50 kg bag. So the mill at full production in a year is supposed to have 2.5 million bags. That's a lot of bags, right? And so for us, we're truly, truly excited But for us to have a sustainable model, you need to be able to activate who are the real paddy producers and paddy, growers in a country. And because that is the major feed into the rice mill, we have to be very strategic, and we have to be able to realize that we don't have even the land size to grow paddy. Paddy is something that grows in another part of the country, but they need to have a means of guaranteed purchase. I'm happy that Alhaji is here from Niger State. I've also been given, when I say I, the state, we've also been given about 100,000 hectares of land that the Niger State governor says they will give us. So we will walk around, how we'll ensure that we strategically identify in Niger, in Kwara, in Nasarawa, big farms that we also can partake in, because that is the mainstay of rice production, is paddy production. And so this 5 billion series of a 30 billion eco-rice contract program that is being launched today is to ensure that a sustainable supply of rice paddy for smooth running of the rice mill. And it's a PPP program that will provide a platform for farmers, for processors, and for traders to buy and sell rice contract at a fair price. This program is also to provide a guarantee for quality and for quantity of rice to be produced. I think everybody has come out to say that eco-rice will compete with any of the best grades of rice that comes out from any mill in the world. And we believe that Lagosians deserve the very, very best at all times. And so the Lagos Commodities and Futures Exchange is a critical component of this program. It is a platform that provides a transparent and an efficient market for trading of agricultural commodities and derivatives. The exchange has the potential to transform the agricultural sector of Lagos and Nigeria in total, and to providing a reliable and efficient market for farmers, for processors, and for traders. And so on your behalf, I want to congratulate and thank the Commodity Exchange again for leading in this conversation. It was just less than 3 months ago that they signed an agreement with the Lagos State Ministry of Agriculture, and we're here, in less than 90 days to sign it off and to launch, the commodity, the trading on your floor. This partnership, we believe, will drive the creation of financial instruments for paddy and for head rice trading on the exchange, and for the benefit of rice value chain for all stakeholders. Under this agreement, the Lagos Commodities and Futures Exchange will supply about 15,000 metric tons of paddy on a 3-month cycle, like the MD had said, and will be milled and then sold to the public through a subscription. Today's bell ringing ceremony is to herald the listing of the 30 billion rice paddy contract for Lagos Rice Mill Imota, which will be traded on the floors of the Lagos Commodities and Futures Exchange. This will heighten the opportunity available for the investing public to go into rice and the entire value chain for the agricultural sector, to draw the attention of the local and international investors into the Lagos rice mill and deepen our capital markets, and be able to create an ambience where all of the features and all of the opportunities in the market and the ecosystem are well strengthened.